Hello and welcome to another episode of The Grandest Adventure. It is the 30th of November in the year 2021. I would like to welcome everybody that's with us tonight. So why don't we go ahead and just dive right on into the recap? I think we had a pretty involved last session, so I'm ready to hear about it again.
Okay, so kind of where we left off last session, we were in the little town and got attacked by the ninja and amphions, which after we dealt with them, we found that they were pretty much like an outcast group still who are at war with the Ottomans, but Tavi had some additional information that the amphions praised had this area of worship, which is where one of the anchors is. So, which the anchors are basically a bridge between the Feywild and our world. So what we're trying to do now is to infiltrate that anchor to see if there's a way to stabilize or stop this corruption. But that obviously is going to take some steps since it is basically a worship area for these amphions. We ended up having to leave the little town in a rush as something fell from the sky and turned into a giant on its way down, and we didn't want to have to fight the giant, so we scurried out of the town and started using Merrick and I guess Tavi a little bit too as beacons to find the anchor because they get like this almost like tingling feeling in the direction of where that is. So a lot of our last session was actually traveling and a good amount of RP bantering, where there was a few little interactions where I think we made Merrick or Torque for a little bit think he might have had a pig nose or something because we saw the giant fall down and we realized everything pretty much changes as it comes into Feywild, just like the guards so far back at Glass Lake all turned into sheep and we didn't. But of course, Torque doesn't actually have a pig nose. We all stayed the same. So as we were traveling, we started hearing some rumbling in the ground, and that rumbling ended up being a giant lava centipede-ish thing. And as we started interacting with it, it was slamming its head on the ground over and over again, and we did find that it reacted to movement or vibrations. And we did also find out that its mandibles were damaged. So after we found out and saw that its mandibles were damaged, one of our group members, Torque, thought this was, I think he was thinking it was going to be like a lion and the thorn type deal.
I've referred to it as the Clint experience.
The Clint experience. The Clint experience.
Clintoning.
Yeah, the Clintoning,
yes.
Clint McElroy channeling.
Yes. So what we realized is it wasn't slamming its head in the ground; it was trying to dig, and it was because of its mandibles were broken. It couldn't do that. So Torque went up and healed its mandibles, so now it is able to dig down into the earth. And we left off with Torque running for his life away from this centipede that is chasing him underground. Big centipede.
So I've got a clarification question. How far did we run away from that giant until we encountered this centipede? Do you have that information, Craig? Or still in the general vicinity of this giant?
Yeah, please hold on. You traveled for 2 watches, plus the mile or so that you used to get away. So let me just bring up the travel table. Survey says you are roughly 25 miles away from it.
Got it.
roughly. That's assuming it stayed in one spot and did not move after, whatever.
Easy. Problem solved. We just got to run this thing into the other thing.
25 miles?
Roughly. It's,
Yeah.
it's your normal travel, because you guys did normal travel pace, right? Or did you do slow? I think you did normal, right?
We did
We did
normal.
normal. Yeah.
Yeah, normal is 12 miles per watch, roughly 3 miles per hour.
So we were discussing doing fast for a while, but we
Yeah.
leaned off.
That would have been funny, I'll tell you what, if you did fast. Um, is there anything else anyone would like to ask or input before we...
Oh, what's our terrain? Like, is it a big open? Do we have a map? On roll 20?
Yes, the map is... Let me...
It's mad.
I was just kind of wondering if we're like in a forest or if we're like on
You're-
a cliff. Like,
So,
take the
I
string
guess-
off, like in Tremors.
I guess I haven't really described this area sufficiently enough, I guess. So what I'm
I
imagining
just don't
it
really
as
remember.
is, have you all watched Lord of the Rings or read
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
The
So
last swamp.
yeah,
area
this
that they go through.
swamp that Gollum leads Frodo and Sam through. Imagine that, but like instead of it just being like flat terrain, it's just a bunch of like semicircles like dotted throughout the place. Does that make sense?
So there's like pools of water and then high spots of like vegetation,
Yeah, essentially where like the bottom of the semicircles is
like a
water.
bog.
Yeah, it's very bog-like. The bottom of the semicircles is
there,
water. The top is more of like a lichen-covered, kind of mossy, low shrubbery kind of thing. There's no real like brush-like. There's no real trees.
Is it raining?
It's drizzling constantly at the minimum. Right now it
Okay.
is currently drizzling. And let me go ahead and bring you over to the swamp battle map.
And this thing's 40 feet long, right?
That is correct. It is 40 feet long. It is currently underground.
I've seen bigger.
You have. Can you bring your...
Have we?
I don't know.
I don't think that. I think this is the biggest by like pure size. I think. Was this like gargantuan?
It is huge. Not gargantuan.
Oh.
It is quite thin. Well, while it is very very long, it's like a mix between a viper and a centipede.
And it's a lava boy, huh?
Well, you did
Fire.
notice that when like there was like this kind of like steam around it when it was in like the in the rain, and it kind of like scorched the ground where it went into the ground.
And
But-
Torque also burned his hand.
That is correct.
Sure.
Torque burned his hand.
Yeah.
So, but this was when I burn my hand. This was a heat burn, not an acidic burn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's the
Your whole body
That's
felt
for
the
sure.
heat. Your hand got the brunt of it.
yeah. Very good, very good. Okay, we got to roll for initiative.
I would like everybody to roll for initiative, please. Yes.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh, I got
killed it.
I got some music for y'all if you want to listen.
Yeah, that's what that good music. Oh, hey Ryan, you just made me feel a lot better. Thank you.
You're gonna send it to Telegram?
Yes, I can push it through
I
Telegram.
have advantage on this shit.
Garrett, I'm sorry.
You really?
It will be YouTube music.
Good for you.
It's fine. I can probably find it on Spotify. I can't play YouTube
Oh, right.
like,
Yeah.
for music purposes. It's so slow. Like their trackers use so much data that it doesn't work.
Yeah.
You know, Craig, I just finished the 4th season of Castlevania on Netflix. I don't know if you've watched it,
I've
but
not.
it's really fucking good.
I just finished Arcane Monday night. So,
Dude,
I'm
Bruh.
gonna be
so
Zeke, have you watched it
good.
yet?
Arcane was
Emily.
so fucking
Emily and I are
good.
gonna watch it together. It's gonna
All
be
right.
our new show.
First of all,
so
everybody
don't say
pause the
anything.
music for a moment, and Zeke, why don't you go ahead and put your mic on mute and go grab a
I
drink.
don't even hear the music.
Put my mic on mute and go what?
Grab a drink
Music.
real
Well,
quick
you
while we
did
talk
have
about
music.
Arcane for a moment. I linked it in Telegram.
I mean, I have a coffee, but what I can do is I'll take my headphones off and you just let me know when you're done.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. First of all, I had zero expectations.
Same.
I thought because I play League of Legends a lot. You do
Yep.
too, right? I honestly thought it was gonna be corny,
Uh-huh.
kind of bullshit.
Yep.
That show was fucking.
I was like,
solid.
all right, this is going to be fan service. And then I was like, what the fuck?
Show was solid.
Garrett, what did you think about it? Because, like, you're not, like, huge into League. I mean, you've played it a bunch, but, like, I don't know how, like, into League you are. Oh. No.
Did we lose Garrett right at this time?
We lost Garrett and Zeke. Or did we just...
What?
Wait, no, it's...
No, I
No,
think
we
only
lost.
Garrett.
Yep. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, I had no expectations. And I went into it and I was blown the fuck away, dude.
Me too. Like the characters, they was played so well. Like Jinx was such a fucking like the way they developed her and everything into that character was crazy. The way Vi was developed was crazy.
I know. I'm still, the whole...
Jace is an awesome
I'm
character.
so
Like, it's
intrigued about
really good.
Victor, man, and that whole hex
Yeah,
fucking
right.
line. I'm like, what's going on, dude? And the fact that the ending
How
of
it
it too.
ended.
I'm so angry. Oh man, that was the like.
That
I
was
was like, wait,
so,
they're just
like-
gonna give them Zon, and then the rockets coming in. I'm like, oh no, oh
You're
no.
not getting Zon no more.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. So Zon fired first. All right.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, it's so good. And like I'm excited to see like how Warwick's going to come into this. Because like Singed was there, so like that definitely
Yep.
means Like there was a teaser of Warwick. You saw it at the end of the fucking last episode, right?
Yeah,
The fucking. I wonder if Zach's going to be in it. Like who else is from like Zaun and Piltover?
I don't know. I actually want to look into that. See who else we'll see.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they'll do.
Hey, I'm back.
I feel like this
Yeah.
is so popular. They'll end up doing more. Like,
They have multiple seasons signed up for it apparently.
do they? Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
Garrett, what did you think about the season? Considering you don't play like League as much as Ryan and I do.
I thought it was fucking dope, dude.
Who's your favorite character
My favorite character.
or favorite like, plot
well,
line?
I like I like Victor and
Yeah.
and Singed plotline
Yeah.
because Victor is one of my mains when I did play. And like I like that he's not evil, like he came from like really wanting to do good in the world, and like the Hex Core is evil or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
he was
It's
a
so
good person.
mysterious. Who knows what it is?
Right,
crazy.
like I'm excited to see what the Hex Core does because that's super dope.
Yeah.
What about you? Would you like?
I was big into Victor too. That fucking whole plot line, like the whole Jinx plot line, I didn't know how they were gonna like weave it out, but God, it's so good.
It's so good.
Dude, it was so fucking good.
Oh,
I
man.
like.
And I think
loved
I mean,
the V Kate plotline, like
Yep.
they
Yeah.
made me really like feel for them and like get emotionally like behind them, like you go
Yeah.
girls kind of thing.
yeah, I think Caitlyn was my favorite character, but I did like Vi a lot too.
Dude, the
And
moment.
the Victor plan and all that was definitely so good as well. But I think Caitlyn was probably my favorite character.
Bruh, the moment Vi put the gloves on and to Jace was like,
Oh,
no, make me. And I was like, oh, God, yes. Yes. Oh, like the moment she put him on, I was like, that's it. That's it.
Dude. Dude, for a second in the very first episode or the very first plotline when they were in when their father
With Vander
gets,
or
like,
whatever?
injected with this Vander gets like juiced up. I was like, is he Dr. Mundo? Like,
Yeah!
is something crazy like that happening?
Yeah, I
And then
thought
he
the same
died. I
thing
was
about
like,
Dr.
oh.
Mundo. It's like, no.
See, my
I was like,
theory is
I thought he was
maybe he'll
gonna
be
come out of
Warwick.
that stuff.
Like, who knows? Like,
Warwick makes more sense because right after I saw him turn big, like Mundo popped in my head because he was big, but I was like, that doesn't make sense that he'd be called Doctor
I also
Mundo.
thought he might be Graves for a little bit.
yeah, no, yeah,
Like
so
he
good.
turns into Graves eventually or whatever, but
Dude, yeah, I was very, very, very happy with watching it. So, and the animation style was just unbelievable.
I mean, if they keep up the
I
way
think-
they did the show and stuff, I'm excited for so much more of it. Like when they did the Freljord and shit.
dude,
Yeah.
I love the way they did like Heimerdinger, like the ending, like he wasn't mad or anything, like he went to whatever they call that place, like the
Echo's
slums,
place or
and he was
whatever?
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like he
Yeah,
didn't really
he's like-
understand how it was there until he actually went and realized
And then the fact that
how
he's
like,
like,
hey, really
troubled
not,
they were and how
how-
much they really hated them for putting them in this position.
oh, in the Undercity, yeah. And then they went,
Yeah,
when
when he went
to
down there to
Echo's
try to
area, he was just like, holy shit, you did all of this so fast? You didn't take a long time? That's when I was like, yes, Heimer, you slow piece of shit. Like, come on, dude. You're so old. Let's go.
like Jace did have valid points, but he was also like power grabby and like getting kind of corrupted towards the end, I thought.
Yeah, Jace was getting that. Oh, yo, can we talk about fucking what's her face's mom from Noxus?
Oh, dude,
Bruh.
the dude that killed her brother is Darius. The dude that killed her brother has to be Darius.
Oh yeah, I'm 100 like it's 100% Darius and
And
Draven.
Draven is
Like,
on
yeah,
his side, and like Draven and Darius.
that yeah, like it's that whole
has to
gang.
be. That is my prediction. I can't wait.
He was
Yep.
such a like a care. Oh my god!
I was like, God damn, yeah, Noxus. I fucks with Noxus. All right, okay, maybe Noxus was always painted as the evil and Demacia good, but I'm like, you know what? Noxus, they got some style, man. Like, and that all makes sense that she was from Noxus. It didn't click until the end that I was like, oh my god, that's why she's trying to weaponize it so badly. Like, that's all she knows is fucking weapons. All right, we ready to pull Zeke back in?
yeah.
Yes, I've thoroughly gotten to
Finally nerd out about it.
bust my arcane nut.
Because every time these fucking guys went to go talk about it on TeamSpeak, I'd be like, shut the fuck up, I'm not done yet, shut up, shut up, shut up.
I was every time. So that ending, dude. Let's talk about it. Great,
God.
shut the fuck up. Are you glad I didn't spoil that ending for you, though?
Oh god, I am, yeah.
Going back.
Hello.
Oh, can I reroll my initiative?
You did get a 1, right? You're lucky?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What dice should I use for this one?
Use your mean dice.
Zeke, you said the mean dice, right?
The mean dice.
Yeah. Man, they're rolling mean tonight.
Oh, you got to if we're gonna earn that level up, man.
That's what I'm saying. I got some ideas. Craig, did you establish last time? I felt like the impression that I got was that this thing did not necessarily, like when I got close to it. Does it have eyes?
Yes, it had eyes.
Okay, so I got the
It has
impression
a
that this
snake-
thing
it has a
saw
snake head.
via like vibration, or did it like literally see me with eyes?
So you got the vibe. So in the beginning, before you even approached it, you remember you and Merrick were arguing, I think, and it like
Hmm.
fucking stopped and looked over at you. So like it can hear. Um, you it has eyes and it was like tracking you at one point. So you definitely do know it. It can see in the light. But
Yeah,
you
we know it tracks the
also
movement because I threw that rock
yeah.
and
Um,
it landed and it went after the rock.
and it does you said you want to know if it like tracks vibrations.
Yes.
Roll a nature check. Actually, is nature intelligence?
Nature is intelligence.
Okay, yes, roll that. You're unsure.
Yeah, I figured.
Can
9. I hate that.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought I rolled for that. Can I roll something to like think about when I threw the rock if it tracked the movement when it was moving through the air or if it only went after it when it landed? Because I remember I threw the rock to the side of it and it went right after the rock.
It did. Like I can't remember if I told you guys or not.
I can't either.
And that's what's pissed me off. Like I can't remember. Yeah, just roll like a general, like roll an intelligence check or like a skill that is based on intelligence, like nature or something. Yeah. Yes. Yes. It can also.
That's what I thought, because I'm pretty sure you told us last time when I threw the rock.
It also has tremor sense.
Has what?
It's called tremor sense in the rulebook.
Did you ever see the movie Tremors?
Yeah.
There it
This
is.
thing picked up a pretty small rock.
Did you guys
right?
not
So
hear
it's
my
pretty
reference to
sensitive.
that earlier? Damn.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
I really didn't. I didn't just steal your ref. Damn it. Oh, it looks like I stole the ref.
God, what a jerk.
No, it's cool. We all get
Whatever, man.
He's
chuckles.
like, it's cool. It's cool. Fuck me,
More
man. Yeah, it's
chuckles.
cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's get after it. I got some
Okay.
thoughts.
characters
Yeah,
not here.
let me get the. Oh yeah, we have to.
We need American Tavi out here still. I gotta
have my
find a new
new
Tavi sprout.
icon,
Doesn't fit him
Craig.
anymore.
What's that, baby girl?
I sent you a new Bright a while back.
Yes,
Just wondering if
please.
you were able to use that.
Hold
Misplaced.
on. Not yet, but I can add it. Please hold. Okay. Sorry, I'm still writing down the initiative because I'm disjointed. Eric, you got a 13.
So take your time, dude. No rush.
So Zeke, you said you just started Evangelion.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I like it.
That's good. Hold on to that feeling. What do you think it's about so far?
So I mean, my understanding, right, is that there's these like angel things, which seem like these sort of alien extraterrestrial beings that attack the Earth, and that there's some sort of city, right, Tokyo 2, that's designed to fight it. There's some random kid who happens to belong to some really strange family where they don't live together. His dad has designed these Evangelion sort of like, what do robotic kaiju, sort of like Pacific Rim like things. But this kid definitely had some sort of a spirit journey inside of it where it operated on its own, and then he saw some sort of thing that he was also alive inside of it. So it feels like it's more I guess my suspicion is that the Evangelions are not all that different from the angels, except for that they're tooled for human use, um, and that this guy's father is a mega douche, and um, they go out of their
Gendo?
way to. I guess so.
Nah, Gendo's a vibe or something. I don't know. No, yeah.
I also think they go out of their way to make the that lady, whoever who like invites the kid to live with her, like super sexual, and it makes me feel weird on the inside.
Cool. You have to
Yeah,
keep me posted on your journey through Neon Genesis Evangelion.
it's pretty good so far. I'm in. I'm in for the season for sure.
All right, cool, cool, cool.
But Castlevania, totally worth the watch. Very good.
All right, Garrett, can you control that token?
Yeah, that is a wild token, the guy.
Right? Isn't it cool?
That is cool.
All right.
Um,
So let me get ye old turn tracker up.
I'm supposed to have Talvidorus. Oh, that's right. I fucking pinned it in the program.
Oh, let's set this up right because us three were somewhere and Torek was a little bit away from us, running back to us.
yeah, super, super far away.
Where's this wormy boy? Or where was he?
He was actually
Underground.
I mean, so should
60
I?
feet away from. He was 60 feet away from us. That's the range of my spell that I was going to use.
Should I be running in
I think we should move
general
everybody.
battle
I think
direction?
we should move everybody back here, like this, and then you were yeehawing forward, right?
Wait, where? Down the Tavi?
Wait, do you guys not see what how I just moved everybody?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry, there's a little server thing,
We're
but
at the bottom.
it came through now.
Oh, there it goes. Yep.
All right. Weird. It's funny because I have one screen open as like the player screen and one screen open as mine, and it just like re-rolled back into it, which is so strange.
Yeah, some weird server stuff going on, I think.
Yeah, lots of people playing tonight. I guess they should get the fuck off of our game night and find their own.
Yeah, god damn it.
Yeah, but it is currently underground right now.
Okay.
All right. Is everyone playing their music?
I am.
All right, good. I just started mine.
Do you have special music or are you just saying in general?
Yeah, I just sent it in the Telegram.
Yeah, you liked it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I'm going to play Zeke's
I am playing
It's a
it.
good idea.
BBEG playlist on Spotify.
That's
Yeah,
good.
no,
Anyone wants to join me on that?
Okay. So first things first. Torek, roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh no. I don't want to do that. Weird things are happening with this right now. That's a struggle. May roll a couple of times.
Well, it probably is just going to take a minute to come through.
Yeah, I'm not going to spam it. I'm just going to wait.
Okay. We'll use the first one
Wait,
you
what's
clicked.
that?
Roll. Zeke has to roll a dexterity saving throw.
It's just, it doesn't have proficiency, right? So it's just d20 plus 3.
You tell me. I don't know if you have proficiency or not in your saving throw.
Here we go. This is
Every class has
faster,
different
I
ones.
think. Ooh. Yeah, if you want to hard code it, it's
So I think
I
roll
like it.
20's having issues, man.
Yeah, is there anybody else? Is there anybody else struggling with role playing right now?
Yeah. Like,
Let me try to roll.
I got your
Oh,
dex save finally.
it's coming
There we
through.
go. All right.
So an 11.
How about that 11?
Okay. So you are going to feel the ground surge beneath your feet. Like it actually at first like it falls down a little bit and then it swells and bursts up and out as this thing explodes and comes up out of the ground at your feet, and you are knocked 10 feet away, and you're going to take. I'm going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Noted.
Hey guys, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
What's up?
Can you take a second and pop your health bars live with the little settings thing like I have? You see my health bar on my token guy?
No, I don't see your health bar.
Oh, it's not live.
You,
I'm not sure.
So what we have to do is you have to make all the tokens controllable by everybody, and then the health bars are like.
Oh, so I can't. You guys have your own health bars up. I just can't see them.
Do we
I
want to
don't
have the
have
health
one up.
bars up there? I feel like Tavi's is the only one we really need. We're seeing, right?
I mean, I don't mind having one, but that's been my experience doing Roll20 stuff. If Craig goes in and makes the tokens controllable
Never
by
mind.
everybody.
Yeah, I
we'll
can
see.
do that if it just take me a second.
I'm gonna put my AC in there too.
Do I have to do anything? How do I do this?
You just
Like,
have to
can you
click in
see
your little
Merrick?
settings
Can
wheel.
you all see Merrick's now? Yeah.
We can all see Merrick's now and Tavi's. Yeah, so Merrick has 48 health. Tavi has 75.
Yours is
I have
visible
46.
now.
Oh, you took. See, that's good. I didn't know that you took damage.
Yeah.
All right, Philo, yours is available now. It should be available now to everybody's.
Okay.
Sorry for being anal.
No, it helps, you know.
It does. That's why.
Philo, what does the Ford do?
Alright.
That's how many rages I have?
Oh, nice. All right, cool.
Does raging exhaust you?
No.
Okay, it does.
Yeah.
Good. Just want to know because I have that. As
Yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about the beginning. As soon as you said you brought up this tracking thing, I asked you if we're gonna start counting that now, and you said
We are. Yeah. Okay. So, after it burst out of the ground, it's going to go ahead and just do a little scuttle and try and attack you. And try and bite you.
By me?
Is a 14 good?
Wait, hang on.
No.
Wait. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna what's going on, man.
The thing needs to make a wisdom saving throw. I have a reaction.
Wisdom saving throw? What does it got to beat? Because it rolled a 15.
It has to be a 17.
All right.
I'll send you what happens.
Oh, please. Yo, what is the name of this spell? This is badass.
Dude, Garrett, you have some seriously cool shit.
I told you I'm a demigod, dude. It's fucking easy.
Jesus Christ.
Temporal Shunt, huh?
That is so cool.
Is that a 5th level spell?
Oh, is that from the staff?
Correct. No, that comes from that's one of mine.
That's right from his own bones, baby. His own cursed bones. All
That's
right, yeah.
rare now that I have this staff for me to actually burn one of these.
So it like went to go attack Torek, but then like um it like blinked back to right after it exploded out of the ground. And it just or no, it just vanishes, right? Another point in time at the start of its
just
next term, it
per turn.
reappears where it was in the closest on up. Okay, so it yeah, poop, disappears. Philo,
Where's
it's your
Garrett
turn.
falling in the where's Garrett and Tavi falling in the turn order?
Oh, does that not?
Um,
Why is everybody not showing
I
up?
only see Torque and Philo in the turn order.
That's weird. Okay, let me. Eric.
I rolled a 13 on my reroll.
Yeah, I had you all in here. I just don't know why it didn't appear. All right, Philo, your turn.
Wait, where'd it go?
It's a little hard to explain. We don't have much time though. It's gonna be back real soon.
Are we trying to take this out or what?
I mean, I feel like we should test where we've gotten. A good little barometer. We're gonna fight that big guy, right? Let's see how good we are.
Alright. Philo's going to move up.
Okay.
See, I don't want to do too much because Philo doesn't really. It's hard to think about how I play this. Because Philo still doesn't know that this thing's going to pop back up here. Right?
I mean, I don't know. It's tough to call, you know. There's a big crater.
A big crater where it went down? Or where it disappeared? Yeah. What?
There's a big hole right
Okay.
there where it blew out of the ground, you know. It's like slowly filling with water.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to stand right here, and I am going to go into a rage and then prepare an action.
All right, what's the trigger?
A monster in front of my face.
Okay. And what's the action?
Attack.
Okay. Sounds good.
I don't really have many other options besides I think that's the only action I can really prepare.
Rage, attack, fuck. That's all you got. All right. Taviderus, what is Taviderus doing?
Those are the three actions. I'm actually looking through this and think that it would be interesting for Tavi to prepare a similar sort of action, being well, actually. So what's her speed?
I kind of think Tommy should like run up there and get ready to smite it in the face when it comes back, but that's just me.
No, I agree. So looking at Wrathful Smite, this is next time you hit with a melee weapon attack in the spell's duration, your attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage. Additionally, if the target is a creature, must make a Wisdom saving throw. I don't imagine this thing's very wise, or be frightened until the spell ends, which I think would be dope to start using some of these stuff. Try to look through some of Tavi's features here.
He's got big balls. Is that written down on the character sheet?
Big old balls. It actually isn't.
Yeah.
Are
Large.
they normally large compared to his penis?
Large, dense balls. Yeah. Quite heavy. Actually a burden. That's why he has -1 dexterity.
So, yeah, okay, so I guess Tavi has a range of 30 feet.
Because his balls are too big.
balls are too-
Yeah, but you can dash
I'm a
on
child.
his turn.
So
You won't be able to prep the action, but you can get over there.
Hmm. We can certainly get in range, right? I don't know. I think that Tavi should move 30 feet forward, and he'll have to use his action to cast Wrathful Smite, so the next time it can be used.
What level spell is that? 3? 2?
Hold on.
1?
I
1.
don't think I have the bridge installed, but it's a level 1.
Yeah, so it's a bonus action. So like,
Oh shit!
to a minute. Yeah, no, so
So he could dash and cast that spell.
yeah, but then he would have to like attack next turn. But it like lasts up to a minute. You know, the next time he hits with a melee attack.
you could use that, right, and then prepare another action.
Yeah, you could use that and then prep an action.
Gotcha. So that's what I want to do then. That's
Okay.
what I think we should do. Is use for some reason the bridge is not working for me.
I think it
Just
just
kinda-
rolled D20 as slow as fuck or something today. Yeah, so like what action, what's your trigger for your action?
So I mean, I'm thinking that. So can Tavi actually then dash and then get up here?
That would be his action, would be the dash.
Right. So then, so he wouldn't be able to prepare an action then.
Correct, because he used to dash as an action.
Okay. So then I say go forward 30 feet, cast Wrathful Smite, puts an extra d6 the next time it attacks with a melee attack, and frightens the target, and prepare the action to swing with the longsword two-handed.
All right, so Tavi runs on up there. He'll swing if like he comes within melee range, is what you're saying?
Yes, if it comes
Okay.
with melee range, yeah.
So he's gonna run up there. He's gonna hold his sword in one hand, and with his other hand, he's gonna drag it across the flat part of the blade, and along this sword actually comes this purple kind of flame. So his sword is now engulfed in these purple flames for the next minute or next melee attack.
Oh, that's what he did when he cut the other one in half. Dude. Oh boy.
He's on.
And if you were to look closely, you would notice his eyes are now also a same purple as his sword.
Be like Smiteful.
My merry man Merrick. What we doing?
I'm going to prep a cantrip for when the monster reappears. I'm going to cast Mind Spike.
Cool. Torque. Are you moving at all, by the way, Merrick, or are you just chilling there?
I think I'm moving, like, up here.
Torque.
All right, so I am going to hobble a little bit away from this thing, try to put a little distance between him and myself.
You're prone, so you get up and then move?
What does that mean?
Prone means you're down on your
Yeah,
ass.
yeah. So does that mechanically is that going to
Standing
prevent
It's
it?
up.
half your movement to get up.
Yeah, it's half your
Have
movement to
yeah.
stand up.
Okay, so cool. So yeah, I'll only move the what's it, like 10 feet.
Okay.
Just kind of spread myself out, and then this is sort of what I want to do.
Brush yourself off because you're covered in muck.
For sure. I really mucked up. And I'm going to create a little spider boy. I want to create an eldritch cannon, specifically a force ballista, and my intention is to do a very sort of ambergris sort of thing, where if this when this thing comes back, whether it be this turn or the next, I'm going to move that spider towards it, and when it goes to gobble it up, once it's inside its mouth, if I'm within 60 feet, I have the ability to blow up the cannon at will. I don't need to be close to do it, but I can.
Listen, so you're telling
blow
me if this thing swallows it, you want it to blow up?
If this thing swallows the
It's a
spider,
lot of things.
I got it.
I want the spider to explode
Okay.
inside its mouth.
Cool.
Do you put a treat on the cannon?
Yeah.
No treats. No treats.
I mean, would you even know what this thing considers a treat?
Maybe it's mechanical spiders.
I think us.
Yeah, probably. All right. And then is that it for your turn?
That is it for my turn. I need to create something here for a spider boy.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and draw that in for me?
How
Perfect.
about that?
So, whoop. This thing's gonna wink back into existence. First things first, Merrick, fire your spell.
I can't move this fucking thing.
Okay.
Pew!
He has to make a. Oh, it's Mind Sliver, not Mind Spike. Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, I imagine like Spike is a probably uses a spell slot,
It's a
whereas
second level
Sliver.
spell or something. It's
Yeah.
a cantrip.
It's like, ow, got a sliver in my fucking mind. Damn
It
it.
looks like the move Curse from Pokemon, Ghost Pokemon.
Okay,
Like,
yeah. I know what you're talking about when the ghost uses it, right? Not
Intelligence saving throw.
an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah.
I will.
Oh,
I will
nice.
tell you. Hey, intelligence is this thing's lowest stat.
Mm.
It still rolled a 15.
It still does not save.
All right, cool. What happens to it?
Takes 1d6 psychic damage and subtracts 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
That's really a cool spell. Can you roll the damage for me, please?
Yeah.
And that's psychic damage.
Correct.
Okay, cool. You see the slightest little sliver poke into this thing's brain.
Yep, just a little epidermal.
A little piece of hay. Half of a piece of hay just sliding in there. Yeah, and it's going to attack Philo. So, Philo, go ahead and trigger your action and attack it.
Okay.
Because it has reach of 10, but it's trying to bite you, so I figure you attack its face when it comes to try and bite you. 13 is not good enough. Oh, you're raging though, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because I didn't specify that I was prepping a reckless attack.
This is okay, cool. So 13 is no good. So it like goes to bite out at you, and you go to time the swing, but it like feints giving it you didn't expect it to have that like sort of
Agility.
exactly. It's very fast, like how big this thing is, and you think it's just running on instinct right now, and it is going to. Does a 26 hit?
No, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, okay. This is gonna hurt, my friend. Well, you have resistance to shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how's 30 piercing damage?
Turns into 15.
Yeah. And 10 fire damage.
10 fire damage?
Yep.
Hurt a little bit.
And
Was not pleasant.
and it has you in its jaws. And you are 20
The
feet or
roll
so.
for that, it just has me?
It just has you. The roll was your
Okay.
AC. And you're 20 feet or so up in the air. Or like 15 feet or so up in the air.
Damn.
Your turn. You are currently restrained.
Can I attack when I'm restrained?
That is a great fucking question. Speed is 0. Where are you? Restrained is an R. Speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against creatures against it. And you have disadvantage on attack rolls. And disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, and your speed is 0.
So I'm inside of its mouth right now, right?
You are in its jaws. I'm going to say you have a hand free to make your attack. Fuck it. You have 2 hands free, but like it's got you around the tummy.
I'm thinking about prying its jaws open.
You could, yeah, fuck yeah, try and do it, man. Roll me
I'm
a
gonna try to
fucking
pry its jaws open.
strength saving or strength check. Just straight up fucking strength check. I have a DC for this, so let's go.
Oh, do you have advantage? Because I'm there.
So, you like go to pry its jaws open, and it just feels like a vice grip. And you have to like take like a calming breath because you're like you were a little spooked from getting picked up, you know. So like you have to like calm yourself and focus through your adrenaline in order to just barely be able to pry its jaw open enough for you to be able to slip out and down back onto the ground.
Okay.
And that is your action. You can move though.
I am going to. Move behind Tavi.
That's probably a good place to be. All right, Tavidris. Zeke, do you just want to like handle Tavi because you're like not? You're the only character that's not red around him.
Yeah, that sounds good. I mean,
You don't
I
want
just,
to.
yeah, I got you. I just prepared that one action, so I want to run up and attack with the longsword.
Yeah, the prepared action's like done because it's your turn again, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I got you. So the Wrathful Smite should still be true for 1 minute.
Yep, until your next auto attack. So
Right. So let's run up, and I'm just gonna hard code because the link is nuts. It doesn't seem to be working.
that's fine.
And slash at this.
19
motherfucker here.
hits.
But particularly the eyes, if that's possible.
Yeah, run up. You attack. Go ahead and roll damage. Its AC is 17, by the way.
So D10 plus 3, 8, and then it does an extra D6 of psychic damage.
And it has to roll a Wisdom
Wisdom
saving
saving throw.
What's the save DC?
What book is this?
It's probably higher than a 9.
Probably higher than a 9.
Probably higher
It
than a
should
9.
Probably good to know what it is, though. What is...
Yeah, it's on there somewhere.
DC.
So this guy is frightened.
I don't think casters ever have lower than a 9.
Yeah, no, like you have to have a negative in order to get into 9. So
Just sweet confused. Shouldn't it be on the spell page?
yeah, it's right. Click combat. Nope. Is it spells?
It's your
Yeah,
charisma
it's right
bonus
there. It says
plus
DC
your
15.
Right next to the spell.
15.
Oh, do. Okay, so 15, yeah. What did I roll?
Cool.
Okay, so it's frightened.
Yes, it's frightened of Tavi, right?
Yes.
Cool. Tavi is also going to take 14 points of fire damage
Oh.
from
for hitting it with a sword.
from the extreme heat that this thing's body is producing. Any melee attack against it causes damage to the person attacking
Good to
it.
know. Good to know. Fuck.
Is that per attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if you touch it, it also burns.
The frightened creature will have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source appears in the line of sight. That's attack rolls against anybody?
Yeah, it has attack rolls. So,
Oh, fuck. Alright, hey, that's
and I'm pretty sure I can't move towards you or towards Tavi.
The creature cannot move willingly towards closer to the source of its fear. Oh, interesting.
Nice. All right, Tavi chilling there.
Can Tommy realistically disengage without taking an attack of opportunity?
Absolutely not.
Then I feel like that's probably a bad idea, right? I don't know what you guys think. Tommy can meat shield a little bit, right?
For your
Tavi's got
movement?
75 health, man, or 65.
Yeah,
health,
Tommy
man.
can meat shield a little bit. She's fine, or he's fine.
Dude,
He
remember-
does, but there is some Tavi obviously understands how the spell works, and I don't know how definitive moving towards you means. Like, if you moved right here,
No, it literally means.
does that mean he
No,
really can't move
doesn't
towards
he have
it-
to keep
it-
it
the
in
mechanic-
your direction at all?
mechanically means I cannot make a vector movement in the direction of Tavi at all.
So he couldn't come to me.
I cannot. I can go on the
You
plane.
have to move in a direct tangent away from him.
Yes.
What if I move Tavi
That's what I
here,
was
still
thinking,
within
yeah.
the attack, and sort of okay. So Tavi's sort of guarding all of us, right?
I can rotate around Tavi
Oh,
because that's not moving closer to him.
ooh, fuck. All right.
Put him
We
one
can-
square to the left.
You still want to protect. You still should protect one of those two over me.
Yep. Okay.
I have
Yep.
more health still, and I take less damage.
I think that's probably good for Tavi.
You have to take a wider arc around and get back to Toric that way.
Listen, we just draw a polar graph with Tavi as the origin, and he just has to leave his x-axis is the same. All right, you get it?
Yo,
I'm
somebody,
I gotta
to
pull up my
do-
fucking graph paper. Hold on.
somebody has been working it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't forget to add Z in your equation. You forgot Z.
Yeah,
Yo,
it's like
don't
it's
forget-
like a half.
don't forget
It's
the
like
right-hand
a
rule.
half sphere. You know. Okay. Merrick, you're up.
I'm gonna take that to the right. Actually, two, kind of, to get a better angle. And Merrick raises his staff. He kind of swirls it around for dramatic effect, and then shoot the fucking bolt of lightning out of it.
Awesome.
So he has to take a dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw. 15.
Again, fail.
Oh yeah, you're 17, right? So roll damage for me, baby.
Yeah. Remember, he is sort of wet. It is raining. I don't know if that is gonna do anything. Oh, it is 5th level, because that's what the staff does. So it's 10d6.
Nice. That's a good chunk of damage. Would you rather do 10d6 or 6d10?
10d6.
Yeah, same. 48.
48. Dude, look at those numbers.
Damn, those are fucking motherfucker didn't roll below a 4. Wow.
That's wild.
Good rolls, bro. Rolling high tonight.
Solid
Oh,
rolls.
fuck that guy.
Yo, you light this guy up like Pikachu lights everybody up in the fucking anime. You could see his like skeleton for a second, which is just like his outer carapace because
Right,
he's an
blasting
invertebrate.
off again.
But not quite. He's still looking a-okay. Took a little zap. He's still going. He doesn't have a heart, so like you couldn't stop his heart, you know.
He, at the end of Bear's turn, he yells over to Tortoise, "Hey, don't forget to blast him with your cannon this time."
And it's Torque's turn.
All right. So first things first, he's definitely going to take that Force Ballista and move forward. Greg, can we add like the sprite for this guy, or is there a way to make the things that I've put on the board movable? I feel like they should be, but once I create this dot, I can't move it. It's easier. I can just recreate it every time, but you can move it.
Whatever your cool little sprite that you had.
I do not know where it is. Who's it? Oh, much better. So yeah, he's
The
gonna.
kaiju fight with a giant spider.
That's fucking it, man.
You should be able to
There we
move it
go.
now.
Force Ballista. How about a 22?
Yep, he has a 17 AC, so that hits. Go ahead and we did 8 damage.
8 damage. And this little boy's gonna just get right up underneath its grill. Just right up on in there.
And you somehow managed to push this thing back 5 feet.
Fuck yeah. I think I don't know what the speed is. Let me see what the speed is for this guy. But I want to keep this thing as close to that thing as possible. Basically, like, if it's gonna come up on anything, I want this thing to be right in its fucking gullet. It says he was here first, and 15 feet is the closest I can move him. So I'd like to move him one more square inward. And just keep this fella right the fuck up on him. And
There's a big hole right there.
there's a big hole right there?
That's where he burst out of the ground, remember?
Oh, yeah, okay.
So is he
all right.
not underground anymore? Or
No, he's not at all. He just got pushed
Well,
back 5 feet, but he's like
on the-
huge, so.
On the edge of the hole, then. And let's see here. I think that has to be touch. Okay. You know what? What I would like to do is walk over to where Tavi is, and I'm going to cast Arcane Weapon on Tavi to, and can I just reach out and touch her longsword and imbue it with cold damage, extra 1d6 cold damage?
Sure. The sword glows a cool blue and has a little bit of um, like frost coming off of it, steam, condensing air, like a water.
Cool. And then I'm gonna try to just move back a little bit and do a little dog leg bone kind of deal. I can control my spider web within 60 feet, so I should be alright. That'll be my turn.
All right. It's this thing's turn. It's going to go ahead and dive underground.
Oh shit! Forgot about that.
And it is your turn. Your turn, Philo.
Oh, I dove back underground.
That is correct.
Um, Philo is going to run and jump on top of this rock. And prepare an action to attack if it gets in range of me.
Sounds good to me. Tavi.
Hmm. Do you guys want me to just keep controlling Tavi? Like, I'm happy to.
I
you
figure
go ahead.
the way I want to do it is whoever doesn't have a turn right next to Tavi should control Tavi.
Oh, I got you. Okay, so based on initiative.
Yeah, just so like not one person's just like taking two turns right in a row, you know.
Gotcha. Um, so this thing underground, huh? Let's see here. What sort of cool spell slots can we do? Is there a way to keep track of how many spell slots are available, or is that already? Oh, never mind. It does for you. Okay, cool. Um, no, it doesn't because I hard rolled it. I need to keep that in mind.
What did you roll? A first level spell?
Yeah,
All right, I got it.
I just marked it. Ah, the fuck.
It's
Keeps
me.
taking me to the login screen.
Yeah, it's fine. Let me. I can mark them. Just let me. I'll keep track of the spells.
Okay, cool. Um, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Let's cast Thunderous Smite. Uh, in preparation for this thing to come back. And is that another bonus action?
Yeah, all his smites are bonus action.
Great. Then if this thing resurfaces, Tyler's going to charge at it and fucking swing that longsword two-handed, and it's going to do the extra 1d6 for the cold and the 2d6 for the thunder smite.
Yeah, so again, he does the cool thing where he moves his hand over the sword and a crackling of lightning appears over it, but this is like a cool blue lightning because of the cold damage as well. Merrick.
I am going to use my action to summon my familiar.
That takes an hour.
That's, no, he was temporarily dismissed.
Ah, okay. Go ahead and summon Yada.
Oof. Um, he used to have a token, but I can just draw something.
Oh, I'll pop him in. I just have to find him. Boop.
That's my action. And then he is probably like 20 feet in the air above there. And then I'm going to move. It's still frightened of Tavi, right?
What'd you say? It's still frightened of Tavi, correct.
Okay, I'm going to go like over to Tavi.
It's fucking smart. You can do Yada next, by the way. I'm just gonna do Yada right with you.
Yada is going to prepare the help action, which only I guess he's gonna be around Torek, and if the thing appears like near Torek, it's gonna like try to peck his eyes and distract him to draw his attention away from Torek.
Oh, nice.
Sweet. Torek,
Yeah, that's so kind.
your turn.
I think that gives him disadvantage on attack roll, but it also might just cause him to attack Yada instead.
Well, he's
So-
he's still frightened, so he'll have disadvantage on attack rolls, which is decent.
Oh, that's part of being frightened. Oh, cool.
Yeah, frightened is he'll have disadvantage on ability checks
So-
and attack rolls while the source appears within its line of sight.
Oh, so you
Right.
used help, by the way? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
So that lets him get advantage on his next ability check or attack a target.
Can't it give
Yada.
disadvantage on
Nah,
the other dude?
I'm reading it right from the rules. Those are the only two things it does.
Maybe it's the wrong action. Hang on.
Alright, I'll give you some time to think about what I want to do.
After my next turn, I have to do something for work quick that shouldn't take more than 10 minutes.
Okay.
With my laptop and everything. It's already out there too. But
So that's a general
Cool.
gist of what Yada's doing. If I find something, I'll bring it up. But you can move on.
What to do? What to do? I guess I'm gonna. What I'll do is I'll prepare an action to cast Shatter on this thing when it reappears.
Ooh, I like that.
That's what I'll
It's like
do.
the next time you see it.
The next time I see. Well, hold on. Let me read this and be specific. I would like the next time I see this thing to cast Shatter on a point within 10 feet of it, but not 10 feet of my allies.
All right, cool. And that's within like line of sight, right?
10-foot radius, and it's a 60 feet line sight.
Okay, cool. Cool,
Okay,
cool.
Craig, can I retcon it like this?
Yeah, you can.
Yada's gonna what's it called? Taunt the thing, but he's gonna take the dodge action to try to evade the attack that he's enticing. Does that make sense?
So is taunt something he can do, or just like is he going to try and taunt it when he sees it?
No, he's just like he's a crow, so he's just gonna squawk. It's just
Okay.
flavor. I don't know.
All right, cool. Just was making sure I wasn't like missing something. All right.
No, sorry.
Okay.
But but
Um. Torek, my friend.
I don't like the tone of your voice, Greg. I'm going to be honest. I'm nervous.
Can you make me an acrobatics check with disadvantage as the floor starts to just drop out beneath you?
Why me? I helped you. Oh, acrobatics disadvantage, huh? Oh, that's a 5.
He did say it doesn't have a heart.
I did say that. That is canon. All right. So the ground is going to just kind of like drop out beneath of you, and as you go to jump off, your peg leg just like doesn't grab any ground at all. And your other foot, what you were trying to jump off of, that just breaks away, and you fall into this maw beneath you. Big open jaw. So I am going to give you the choice right now. Do you want to cast Shatter directly downwards? Or not? You will be in the radius of getting hit.
So, how about this? That's a bonus action, not a reaction. Gonna be clever. Try to use Boots of the Winding Path, but it's a bonus action, not a reaction. So, all right, I'm falling.
You're falling into its mouth, essentially. Do you want to cast Shatter directly down, or not?
I'll be in the 10-foot radius.
Yeah, it's like right. It's like you are in like moments from being eaten. Do you want to just like attack it just to attack it, or because that's what you had prepared?
Yes.
All right, fuck it. What does that have to do for just Shatter? All right, make a Constitution saving throw, baby.
Ooh.
16. This thing rolled.
I
As
also
did
rolled
you. Okay, everyone rolls a 16.
Woo. My spell save DC is a 16.
So 3d6, or sorry, 3d8. Go ahead and roll that, and we take half damage from it. 7. Okay.
An even split.
All right. This thing's jaws are going to clamp down upon you after you just cast Shatter on its tongue or whatever. This is going to hurt. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
26 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 9 points of fire damage.
Okay.
As you are now in this thing's jaws, you are restrained and it has burst out of the ground now and has about 5 to 10 feet up in the air with Torque in its mouth. Uh, things trigger, right? What triggers? Yada attacks it or something?
Yada's gonna attack it.
Yada's gonna
Tavi's
try
going to
and
attack it.
yeah, Yada's gonna try and like dive bomb it.
I'm not in range, so my thing doesn't go off.
Yeah. How far away is Tavi?
Well, that's not really what I was planning on Yada doing. It coming underneath her kind of negated the action that Yada was going to do.
I would have had to specify if I plan to throw a javelin, right?
Fuck it. You want to throw a javelin? Throw a fucking javelin. How
Are
about
you,
this,
you
Garrett?
guys are not doing well.
You know, I just almost killed him in one hit, so I'm feeling a little bad. So
No, it's a fight.
it is a fight.
Fighting?
It's a strong level. And
Does a 20 hit?
yeah, it has a 17 AC. So what is that? 3, 14, 18 damage.
18, yeah.
Ooh, nice, nice. That you guys are starting, I think, to hurt it. Garrett, you want to have Yada make an attack on it?
Yeah.
Nice hits. Fucking Yada critting. I love it. I like to say that he got him in the eye. One of his eyes.
Oh, yeah, Yada's efficient.
Philo, you're up.
Okay. Seeing him get taken in the jaws, Philo is going to run forward and attack this thing recklessly.
Hell yeah.
20 hit,
Yes, sir.
19,
Oh.
and I'm going to attack it again for another 16.
All right, this thing is officially bloodied now. You did a good chunk of damage on that thing. And you have cracked its carapace. Can you take, real quick for me, can you take 20 points of fire damage?
So 10.
Yeah, you're resistant to fire. It's resistant to everything, right? Except psychic.
Everything except psychic. Yeah.
Yeah, so take 10.
Alright, and then how far did I just move? Yeah. So, can I do? I'm not. I just to make a call really quick. But can I do something to? Talking's a free action, right?
Yeah,
I imagine screaming is too.
that's
I
just loud
still
talking.
have. I still have movement. Can I jump on this thing's back?
You're gonna take damage if you do it.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
I want to distract it from what's in its mouth. Is my hope to do. So I want to jump on its back and just scream as loud as I can.
roll an acrobatics check, and you're gonna contest, or an acrobatics or athletics, and it's gonna contest it with its strength. 18. So you manage to land on its back and take 5 points of fire damage. That's already rounded down. And it's going to buck you off, essentially. And you're going to land on the other side of it.
On the other side over here.
Yeah.
Am I on my feet?
Yeah. You're fine. You just couldn't, like, stay on it.
Are we still are we still resolving prepared actions, or did we move on to next actions? Because Tavi had the prepared action of attacking if that thing reappeared.
Okay, Phila's
He's
gonna
out of
move
range,
and just
though.
jump on top of this rock.
He can't run towards it.
You.
Not with a prepared action.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It's like
Right.
a
Yeah.
And then I will be right
Yep, all right,
back.
got it.
Okay. Tavi.
Super fucking. All right. Well, he's still gonna do the same thing. He's gonna run towards it. He's gonna attack that motherfucker with his.
dude.
With his
No,
longsword.
he should heal you. He should heal you.
It's almost
He
bloody.
should be the healer that he's on the team to be.
No, he's smite.
So I'm gonna be honest. He doesn't have any of those spells prepared.
Hey, it's not a spell. It's a feature.
Play hands though. He could fucking jump up and high five you.
Okay. You have a healing pool of 45 points. With it, you can heal a creature or spend 5 points to cure disease or neutralize poison. Does he have to touch me to lay on hands?
He does.
How high up is he?
10 feet in the air.
Yo, fuck it. This dude has Revivify. If I die, he can just fucking Revivify me. I don't give a fuck. I'm the one paying for this. He's gonna run up and he's gonna attack the fuck out of this thing.
Cool. Okay, roll me an attack roll.
15?
It's not good enough.
Fuck. Immediate regret.
Yeah.
Immediate regret.
Yeah, that sucks. Merrick.
You know what? I just thought of a better action that I should have done.
Yeah. Don't you hate when that happens? Like right after you do it.
Talking is a free action, right?
Yeah.
Torek in the mouth of this thing yells to Merrick, "Throw me the spider!"
Dude, I don't know what you think Merrick looks like, but he's not like a bodybuilder.
It's a very small
Protein.
spider. It's a tiny object.
Oh, that's true.
It's not a very large spider. I wish I had time
Yeah,
to
it's
do
not
this.
that
Ugh.
hard. That's like my whole turn, though.
It is your whole turn. Well, never mind. I got a plan for my turn. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. I can make it happen.
Let me sort of save your life here first. Stop the immediate danger.
I'm gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'll heal the centipede, and it will thank me, and this whole encounter will be over.
Sorry, Mr. Centipede, this is a huge misunderstanding. Let me, if I could just give you a moment to explain.
Alright. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Craig.
It's
Cast
16.
Old monster. A what?
16.
Fail. You're paralyzed. Or the
Oh.
monster's paralyzed. It's not a versus game.
This is great. It's just a whole person. Your whole monster. What are you doing?
Yeah, hold monster again. And then Yada is going to use the help action to assist Torek on his eventual escape from the jaws of the thing.
Cool.
What does it mechanically do? The health action?
Gives you advantage on a saving
Gives me
throw
advantage.
or ability check.
Okay.
No, it's an ability check or an attack roll. So it will be an ability check to get out of this thing. Which you're up, Mr. Torek.
Okay. So a couple of things. So what I would like to do is, how far away is this thing here? That's 20 feet, so it's not going to quite get me there. What? So Boost of the Winding Path is a bonus action. Says that I can teleport up to a place within 15 feet that I've been in. Can I use the Boost of the Winding Path to teleport out of this thing's mouth? This is specifically what it says. I need a DM judgment call.
No, because of the last sentence.
Okay. Then,
I love the idea of it, but I can't. It says it right there.
okay. Then, what I would like to do is use. What do I have here? Tongs.
Wait, why can't you
hammer.
use the boots of the winding path?
Because he
It
has to
be
go
an
the
unoccupied
same
space
turn.
during the turn.
So yeah, it's like returning back to where you were at the beginning of the turn, kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't know how to
So-
use a search box.
It's like a blink, not a rewind.
Yeah, it's
What-
like a same turn rewind, not a blink. Yeah.
Okay, so as part of my equipment, I have a crowbar.
You do.
This thing is frightened and it's paralyzed,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
And
And
it's
Yada's
paralyzed. If-
giving you advantage on it to help.
Okay, and then so it should. It says if it's paralyzed, it automatically fails strength saving throws. If I try to use a crowbar to pry this thing's mouth open enough for me to get out of it, would you call that a saving throw or a check?
It is a check for you to get out of it. Because it is an invertebrate and its body works off of hydraulics, it is currently locked in place because those hydraulics are paralyzed.
Interesting. So it wouldn't be a strength saving throw for it against me.
Not at all. I have a number that you have to beat right here. It's not a contest.
Okay.
But you have
Strong
advantage
thing.
from Yada, so
Yeah, you got advantage on it.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to use. I'm going to try to use the crowbar to pry this thing's mouth open so that I can get the fuck out. Yeah.
You just can't seem to get enough leverage as you're quite a bit smaller than Philo was, but Philo was kind of able to strength it out. This thing has you from your armpits to like your knees, so like it's really tough for you to like get a good angle to be able to pry its locked jaws open right now.
Okay.
But good news is you didn't burn your hands because you used the crowbar.
Hmm. Okay. Then I guess what I'm gonna do is just have this little boy move closer to this thing and force Ballista blast it in sort of like the jaw hinge, if you will. If I
Okay.
can.
It has advantage when it attacks. And its force just kind of like hits harmlessly off of this thing's outer tough chitin. Unfortunately.
Okay.
And it's this thing's turn.
wisdom saving throw.
At the end of its turn, right?
Yeah, I can't do anything.
Yeah, it can't take actions or reactions. Okay. Wisdom saving throw?
Or move.
14.
Nope.
All right. Philo, you're up.
Okay, so that did nothing, right? Okay. I am going to recklessly attack it again.
All right, you have advantage because it's paralyzed.
I'm not going to recklessly attack it.
Okay. Oh, you crit. Look,
How do I crit? What do you mean?
it's paralyzed. That you automatically crit if you hit it.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
let me see here, because let me
Let me open up page
have
6
something
of.
for that.
It's the crit page of the barbarian table.
Brutal critical. You can roll one
You
additional
gain
weapon
super
damage
rage.
die. So I roll another 1d12, right?
Yeah, you do. You roll. Well, yeah, you what did one? Yeah, no, roll another d12.
Nice.
This thing's not moving, and you're just still like you're fucking axe chopping into it, and it's just like barely breaking its chitin.
So there's still 14 damage. I'm going to attack it again.
Yeah, you don't
Crit,
manage.
so
You don't
another
manage to hit it this
1d12.
time. The 13 isn't good enough.
Oh, the 13 doesn't hit? Oh,
No, it's a
fuck.
17, baby.
Shitballs.
Yeah.
Alright,
That
that's
was
my
good
turn.
damage too.
That's so much damage.
Right. Jesus
Of
Christ.
course I don't hit that one. Plus 10. I rolled a fucking
3 and a 2. All right, Tavi's turn.
All right, this thing is still. So then, what Tavi's gonna do? Actually, does the I gotta read this real quick. Does that Thunder Smite happen the next time you attack, or the next time you hit? The first
Next
time
time
you
you
hit with a
hit.
melee weapon attack. Okay, cool. So
Did he roll smite damage twice too on a crit?
Yeah, that's why
And
paladins are so
I
strong.
took 10 more damage right there. Right? Or no,
So-
only
Only on hit.
5 more damage, right?
Yeah.
So what Tavi's gonna
Hold
do
on, let me roll
is
that. Actually, sorry. 7 on the 1 melee hit for you, Ryan.
so what I think Tavi does
Update this
is
last time, so now I'm at-
seeing how I'm like super duper fucked. Tavi takes his sword and sort of like just jams it in straight at like the hinge of the jaw with the thunderous smite and cold damage.
All right, roll an attack roll with advantage. Okay, roll again. Okay, there we go.
Woo!
All right, roll all the damage but the cold damage
Okay. So
with double
that
the
was
amount of
a
dice because it's an auto
rolls-
crit.
So it's a D10. Can I do 2D10?
Yep.
Okay, so let me do that. Let me roll 2D10.
Oh,
plus
wait a
3.
second. So what does crit mean?
You double your damage dice.
So I was actually supposed to triple my damage dice. And I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, what are you gonna roll another one?
It was another 1d12.
Yeah.
So if this attacks if this does 2d6 thunder damage normally, should it be
46.
46 thunder damage?
Correct.
Oh my gosh.
Crits are very strong.
Okay. That's 2d10 plus 3 plus 46.
27 points. Nice.
And what about you want me to do the cold damage?
No, because he's immune to cold. So I mean, you can
Yeah.
roll it all you want, but it won't do anything. Oh man. Yeah. So Tavi,
Fucking take that. It's another 5.
it's not. Ah. Oh, you crit, so roll it again. Oh no, it doesn't matter. So Tavi's going to take his sword. He's gonna like take it over his head and like reach backwards and like have it pointed forward, with it over his head, and he's gonna stab forward into its jaw where it like the hinge is, and that's going to sink in there deeply, and you're going to hear like a hiss and a and this thing is its jaw immediately just like comes loose as it like just breaks off and apart, and then this thing just kind of like crumbles down into a pile on the ground.
Torque roll out of his mouth.
Yeah.
You're saying it's dead?
I am saying it's dead, yes.
So are we out of combat?
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, Tavi lays on the hands.
Lays the hands on you.
Lays the hands on.
How much is he healing you?
He's got like 45. Just give me like 20, I think.
It kind of hurts a little as it goes in. Like it's a good pain, you know?
It's a good pain.
But it like
I
hurts
like
a
it.
it hurts a little bit though.
Okay, I'm sort of normal. I never got to blow up my Spider-Man. Damn.
So there's this big steaming carcapace with guys just here on the ground, drained and dying. It's
Uh,
raining a little bit.
Torque takes out his dagger and then just starts continually stabbing this thing.
It is still very hot.
Okay,
Just so you know.
Torque casts Mage Hand and uses Mage Hand to continually stab this thing.
Okay, good, 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 good. Yes, yes, yes.
And then he pisses on it.
Can I want to see if Merrick has any like insight into like if there's any like magical body parts this thing has that are used, you know, that are rare or
Roll a survival
valuable.
check. Or are you trying to harvest it or just know if there's something good in here?
Right now, just no. I don't want to go fishing around in a lava thing if I don't know for sure.
Yeah, roll a nature check for me. Yeah, so um, you are pretty sure you've heard stories about this thing before. Um, this thing is called a Remorhaz. And they typically are in really icy places or like high up in mountains and stuff. Um, and you have heard that there is like a cold radiating gemstone deep inside this thing's brain, that is actually can be used as like for crafting magical objects. It can be used as like a focus for them.
Who knows this?
Merrick knows this.
Hey, Torek.
Yes, Merrick.
How are you feeling, bud? That looks pretty rough.
Well, I still got one leg, and so it could be worse.
So,
I just wish that some good could come of this.
well, you're in luck, my friend. As it so turns out, there is tale of a magical component that happens to be the brain of this thing. Real nifty for your tinkering kind of thing. It radiates cold, so like I'm sure you could make like a mug that always chills your drink or something like that. It'd be pretty cool, right?
You've convinced me. I'd like to try to use Mage Hand, and I'm going to start with my woodcarver's tools, which include a knife, a gouge, and a small saw. to start carving through this thing's eye socket and to open up a hole in its head.
Yeah.
And I've got a
Roll.
small
Fucking lobotomy.
I've got a small mirror mounted on a metal handle for my thieves' tools. I'd like to use that to stay at a distance and try to see where this thing is,
I
and
was
then
gonna
go
say
after it with my pair of pliers.
you can roll with your tools with
Let's do that.
advantage because you're using so many different tools.
I like it. So thieves' tools or woodcarver's tools, all the same.
Hey Zeke, has Torek ever dissected anything like this before? For rare materials?
Yeah, actually, he's never dissected anything before, but back in the Lower Dragon, when there was some tough times, he did patch up a few people that had been sort of like hurt in the dark parts of the city. People that he found sort of like beat up in the street. So he sort of like patched a few different people together, and he's taken apart and assembled a lot of spiders. You know what I mean? So he can tear something down pretty quickly.
Yeah, you managed to extract this. It's a it's not quite round, but it's you notice is just many flat facets on a round sort of gem. It's a clear navy dark blue, and it is radiating this coolness off of it. It's about the size of, let's say, maybe your fist. And you manage to extract it without damaging it at all.
And what was the name for this that you called it?
I'm calling it the Rem Gem.
The Rem Gem because it came out of a what now?
A Remorhaz.
Gotcha.
So it's a topaz.
Yes. Exactly. You get it. You get it.
Well, I think taupe is more of a beige, but you know. You kill me.
Like topaz?
Yeah, no, I got you. I'm just being a dickhead.
Oh, okay.
Well, I suppose I'm no Steve Irwin, and that is the last time I will try to help an animal or beast that seems to be hurt.
Yeah, look at this.
Hey,
Look at this thing.
hey.
You thought you were gonna help this thing? Oh my goodness!
Hey, now come on.
Literally, I was literally almost on fire just standing by it, and you tried to heal it.
There's no reason to take such a cynical outlook just from one. This didn't even turn out that bad. We killed it. I didn't get hurt at all. We got a frost gem out of it. Like, I feel like this was a really good fight for us. We really kicked this thing's ass. Good job, team.
Yeah, thanks for saving my hide there. That was looking pretty sketchy for a minute.
We made it up. This thing's pretty warm. You think should we just camp next to it?
Can we cut off a piece and like use it for mini heaters? Like put them in your a little piece, put it in your shoe, keep your toes warm.
Craig, is this thing just an eternal flame?
No, it is getting like slightly cooler over time, and you figure that it will eventually cool out, but it'll probably be able to warm you for the night. if you choose to stay here.
Is it what time? Is it nighttime? Is it second
You
watch when you're into this?
you were in watch
Or
5.
second travel watch. I meant, sorry.
No, you were actually not traveling anymore. This was watch 5 out of 6. You traveled during 3 and
Okay.
4. So it's the one right before bedtime. You know, bed is usually 6 and 1.
Is this thing edible?
Mm, I mean, in some cultures, probably. Is Merrick going to eat a bug that's much larger than he is?
I mean, bugs are protein.
They are, but
To show
like,
dominance, yeah, kind of.
but the texture, man, is just like it's like undercooked egg texture. No matter
It
how
should
much
be
you cook it.
cooked, though. It should be perfectly medium rare.
No, the thing is
The
because
whole
this thing is
time.
like it's so hot all the time. No matter how much you cook it, it just like goes from
Aw.
runny egg to just burnt. So you can eat it if you want to.
Yeah.
You've got plenty of other
No,
food.
I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You convinced me. You deterred me.
Uh, Merrick and Torque, can you guys please roll me perception checks?
Does he ought to get a separate check, or does he help me on mine?
We'll have him
Or does he
help
not
you.
get one?
We'll have him help you.
Is I can use his perception then? To me, it's a +3.
Yeah, just use yours and just
They're not
give you
+1.
advantage.
It'd be a 18. I didn't do it that way.
What's the other roll? Okay.
Why would we roll that? Because I'm lucky, right?
Well, I was just gonna go off the sick. Yeah. I mean, the highest one is still the first one.
Yeah.
So, well, Merrick, while these guys are all doing this, you actually were kind of just like you don't know what made you look up to the north, but you just managed to look up that way and gaze for a little while, and someone was watching you during that fight, off in the distance to the north, probably about 100 yards or so away. From the area that the Remorhaz came from, like where it like burst out of the ground and it was like tearing around all over the place. They disappeared in that area.
All right, I want to do something, but it splits the party, and I don't want to split the party. I know this is metagaming, but like I don't want to split the party if that's not like cool.
Listen, bro, I consider metagaming you looking in a book to see what a Remorhaz was. That's what I consider
Oh, fuck, let me
metagaming.
close this page.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Like, that's what, like, this is table talk. Table talk is encouraged. That's not metagaming.
Like,
Well, yeah, what's the thing you're talking about doing?
Yeah, what do you want? What do you want to do here?
all right, I want to take Tavi and use Dimension Door and travel 400 feet or 500 feet. Because 100 yards is only 300 feet, right? So I want to teleport ahead of them and then fucking pincer them back and like cut them off and be like, hey, what's up, dude? Saw you watching us. And then Philo and Torek would, but I don't know if we want to even do that right
Didn't you
now.
see the guy disappear there?
he like walked away, right? Or did he
You
like
ducked
poop?
down.
Okay.
It's like you saw a head, and then it was like, whoop.
Oh, so he didn't run away. He ducked down. So I like can pretty much pinpoint where he was.
Yeah, 100 yards away. You know where he ducked down into, behind one of those many. It's like in the whole area that the Remorhaz was like fucking around and destroying up before it came and attacked you guys.
Did I get any features on him or just a shape?
He was wearing a hood.
Wearing a hood. All right, let's just role play it and we'll see what happens. Hey guys, someone's over there. I kind of want to take Tavi quick and go say hello, if you know what I mean.
Personally, if anybody was just watching what happened and didn't lend a hand, they probably owe us an explanation. I'm on board.
I agree. If you can get there faster than me, go.
All right, I think you guys we'll get behind them, and then you guys come on up and back us up. Sound cool?
Sounds like a plan.
So I think
Alright,
as soon
and
as
then
they... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Ryan. I gotta find something anyways.
My thing was like, as soon as we see you two teleport ahead of him, I'm gonna run up, scoop up Torque, and start sprinting over there. You got these
Merrick, quick question. You have 2 spell slots, right?
Well, this would be my last spell slot. I cast Temporal Shunt at the beginning of the fight. Everything else was for my staff or free actions.
So the hold monster is from the staff?
Yeah.
Okay. Just double checking.
I used that twice, and then Lightning Bolt. That's 15 charges. A cantrip, and then a Find Familiar actions.
Yeah, I was just making sure.
I think with that staff, you could use Hold Monster 18 more times too, right? Like...
Yeah, that's why I was just double checking it was from the staff. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I can try to remember to like describe him like using the staff more if that helps.
If you
I
could just
forget though.
also like when you put the spell description up, just like type from staff or some bullshit, just so like when I scroll back.
Oh yeah.
That's just because like I scroll back and I look to check, Okay, cool. So you're just like whoop, popping away. You're going 500 feet forward, northwards.
Well, you say he's.
I said he was about
I thought
100
he was,
yards off.
like-
So what do you want to go, like 100 or
I want
350
to be
feet?
fucking
400
5
feet?
feet behind the dude. Like I want Tavi like paladin. He's still got his arcane weapon for an hour.
Fuck yeah! With
So
that
I want
with that
Tavi
20
right up in
perception
his
you got,
grill and-
I'll definitely let you be able to like blink right on that location, like right 5 feet behind the location you saw him. Does that work?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So whoop whoop. You
This is what happens. Merrick's book turns like up, like if you were reading it instead of being like on a table, and gets really big. And then like a purple Rick and Morty portal kind of opens up, and we step in.
So you step in, but also your hand reaches around and grabs the book and pulls it through the portal somehow too.
Yes. The book, as the portal
I
closes,
feel like
the
that's
book
been in so many
implodes.
fucking things where they do a last minute grab back to the portal.
And pull the book through the portal that the book's in. Yeah, it makes sense if you don't think about it, you know.
The book implodes on itself and then sucks itself into the portal, and that's how it closes.
Yeah. So whoop, you teleport right there. Arms ablazed, and you see, because this is basically like with the whole area where like he was like the Remorhaz was like cratering around and like fucking up the ground and everything. You see an open, exposed end to a small tunnel.
What do you think, Giles? We doing this?
Yeah, but we probably shouldn't do this alone. We should bring our other friends with us. Yeah.
How close are they?
They
DM,
305 feet.
Well, I want to assume I just at the
okay,
beginning
yeah.
here because I don't want to like make Torik's choice for him because I said scoop him up as they teleport. I run by you and hold out my hands to grab you and throw you up. Do you take it?
Oh, absolutely. But my little spider boy hops on my shoulder first. So we got like a little bit of a like, I'm riding you, he's riding me sort of thing. I appreciate
Shut up,
you
Craig.
asking me for my consent.
But yeah, so we're on our way, moving fast.
Yeah,
On my
Tavi
way.
and Merrick are standing by.
Um,
Well, I don't really want to stand at the entrance.
did you want to stand next to the entrance? So like,
Lord.
Well, we don't see the guy, right?
nope. Tunnel's
Or,
just
or
tunnel's dark.
can I look to see if I can see signs of him?
Yeah, roll a survival check. You got to beat a 10.
No
No sign of him. See, isn't it worse when I
Oh,
tell you what you have to
God.
beat beforehand?
Yeah, dude, so much worse.
Because you
Fuck
don't think,
that.
oh man, Craig's just bullshitting me. It's like, nah, fuck, I didn't beat that. Yeah, nope.
You're like, oh, must have been a high check.
Nope, missed it by one.
Oh, fuck me.
Nah, it's just really muddy, man. So it's like tough to tell, you know. There's like a lot of mud all over the place, so like tracks.
All
Like,
right, let me
let me magic my way out of
ask you
this.
this. There's no signs of like a ton of people, right?
No,
It's not like obvious that these are highly trafficked or used by like an organization or anything.
it is a purposefully built tunnel. It is a
Philo and I
constructed
over there
tunnel.
now.
Yeah, you're there now.
So what I would like to do is I would like to just take out my dagger and activate its ability, radiant weapon, have cast bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 60 feet into the tunnel. Then I'd like to look at the tunnel. Do we see anything now?
Yes, you see. Roll a survival check with advantage.
Oh, no.
Wait, so they're at the tunnel now?
Yeah, that's the tunnel.
We're not gonna roleplay any of the hey guys, there's a tunnel.
No, they just run up and he just lights his dagger and points it in the tunnel.
Okay, well let's do this. We run up and go.
Do you think we didn't see the tunnel?
So we run up and go. Merrick, where did you find him? What's the story here?
I didn't find any trace of him. But there is this tunnel here. So maybe he went in the tunnel. There's also like he could have not gone in the tunnel. But I think tunnel's good starting point.
Can I do a survival check too, or is the 20 good?
Let's take a closer look and see if our little spectator is in here. And then I go to the edge, peek over, and
All
to
right.
ignite
As
the.
soon like you're lighting your weapon, right?
Correct.
All right. As soon as you do that, Merrick like puts his hand over the thing and like puts it down and is like, "Hey, they're gonna see us a lot better than we're gonna see them. Let's take this one low key here, guy. Maybe.
Hey, Craig, is this tunnel worm size?
Like the
Like the
size
thing
of.
we just fought?
No, it is smaller.
Okay.
It leads you right to a nest of 20 of them.
I don't think you want to go in the tunnel.
No, it's a smaller. It was created by a humanoid of some
We
sort.
could take 20 of these, right?
Okay. Merrick is gonna kind of plump down onto Torque's spider and say, "All right, guys. After that last one, since he's not right here, I can't. I kind of need a breather before I start going into a tunnel. So I think we should take a quick, short rest."
This guy wants his spell slots back.
Hell yeah, he does, and I don't blame him, man. So if you guys are
What
gonna
did
do
you
a
say?
short,
I couldn't hear that.
I said I think this guy wants his spell slots back.
Oh, fuck yeah. I only get two.
so this is what we're gonna do. Then this is how we're gonna leave it. Torek, before Merrick kind of like blocked your light out from your radiant weapon, you did clearly see a fresh set of tracks leading deeper into the tunnel. But let's go ahead and leave that here for tonight, and we'll pick it up after the short rest is done next time.
Okay.
That's good. So we'll do like the short rest rolls and stuff next time.
Yeah, well, at the beginning we'll do like the
Okay.
the hit die and all that shit.
We don't reclaim any.
Only Mr. Warlock
Merrick.
gets the spell slots back because he's a special boy.
Getcha.
Because he only has 2, so you better get them back
That's
quickly.
fair. Yeah, that's fair. Well, I still got some, so we'll be alright.
Dude, the fucking
How does
staff
I'm just
of
curious? How does the
powers,
rod?
like, built
How
in
does the rod
spells
work?
saved my life.
Talked at the same time, but I didn't hear what you said. Sorry, go ahead.
I didn't hear what you said either. What I was saying was that the staff having built-in spells really saved my life.
Oh, my
Helped
question
me actually.
involved the staff. How does that work? Does that just gain spell slots back?
No, so it has charges here. I can post the thing.
Right, it's a staff of power, right?
Oh, I can look at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it gains 2d8 plus 4 charges at dawn.
Right, which brings me to a question I had for you, Craig, was what, like, are we moving into sleep watch? Like, what?
It's
like,
a short
actual
rest, so
hour?
no. No, because it's a short rest. You're still within. Basically, this is going to be the end of Watch 5. We're going to start the beginning of Watch 6 if you want to dive into the tunnel at the beginning of Watch 6.
Okay.
Oh, and Zeke, we'll talk next time more about it, but I think I want to, if you're down, do a full-up trade, because I'm currently wearing the ring with these spells in it.
Mm-hmm.
I can use, and what if I just give you this here belt, and you guys charge this ring for me when needed?
What's you have the belt of the what now?
You'll just have 23 strength.
Oh my god, that would be fucking bananas. Dude, I could be
Thoughts?
super
'Cause, like,
buff. No,
It's only 1 extra point for me. It doesn't do anything.
yeah, but that takes me from I have a 10 strength.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Greg, would you allow this?
I mean, I can't stop it.
Okay, so I'm
I know
Ryan.
I'd be totally uncool.
If he gave me a 27, if he gave me one of the stronger giant belts, I wouldn't do this. But I mean, he chose to give me the weak giant belt.
Gotcha. So
We rolled on the table. I'm sorry, bud.
Ryan, I am very much open to the idea of it, and will be your spell pimp.
I like it. I like it.
That's fucking bananas. Oh yeah.
We killed a lot. We killed a lava centipede, dude.
We did kill a lava centipede.
Hey, guys. That was a
um,
challenge rating of 11.
Does that mean
I don't
we
know
level
what that.
up?
I don't know what that means.
That is very high.
Is it?
Yeah, this like wasn't
It
a
means it
battle
should be
encounter.
taking
This
out
was
a
like
party
a
of 11.
non-battle encounter that, like, if you just stayed away, it would have just like fucking rampaged on its own. But like, this wasn't
We
intended
fought
to
it.
be a fight. Yeah, and you guys were like, "Herp, let me go check it out." Oh, woo, yeehaw!
Murked it, dude.
Merrick's got some really. I'm not gonna lie. Merrick's got some really strong spells that saved us.
Yeah, because fucking Torek was a moment away from being swallowed.
That whole monsters.
This whole monster's about
That-
swallowing and eating you and like digesting you. Like there's I could digest you in this. That is in this the fucking stat block is how to digest a fucking character.
That feels like a pretty incredible experience.
Yeah, and I didn't get to fucking have it. But that's all right. It was a lot of fun because you guys paralyzed it and got some good visuals in it. And now you guys are chilling next to the heated corpse.
So does that
We're
maybe get
far
to
away
level
from
up?
it now.
No, you guys. I'm gonna be honest. You guys probably aren't gonna level up for like probably until the end of this mini arc that we're on right now.
Yeah, I agree. We just
Just
defeated
because,
a
like,
challenge rating 11 monster at this level.
Yeah, we're kind of strong enough right
yeah,
now.
like you're hella strong, and I have honestly a good chunk of campaign left for you, and it's not intended for super super high end, if you know what I mean.
I love it.
I'm gonna try and get you guys to 20. I really hope, but things get a little tough to accurately
Advantage at
balance.
that point.
Yeah, like it'll be fun, and that's why I think like what'll end up happening is you guys will get really high levels, and things will just go really fast because you'll just be so good at doing stuff and be able to like go anywhere super fast, you know. So that's what I think is gonna happen. Is I just want to slow it down just a little bit so we don't go too quick.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I
Yeah,
love this
totally cool.
campaign. I'm enjoying playing through it, and I don't want to rush anything too much. So
I am in no rush. No rush.
Sweet. Well, I think we're gonna
Yeah,
end
we
it
got
here.
we got a magic drink, like a whiskey stone out of it.
Yeah,
You got a really cool one.
pretty fucking cool.
So that's reward enough when we get cool monster pieces.
all I thought of when he's talking about that, like the drink that keeps drinks cool. It's like who got someone out of that machine,
Travis.
and yeah, he got the ring that like cools every drink he does.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
I don't think they ever had
Exactly going
any in
through
that
my
campaign.
mind
They
when I
never
was
had
saying
any
that.
like drinking scenes. Like,
Right, only once was like the holiday party or whatever.
yeah.
Like, my drink is extra frosty, don't you forget. Well, all right, guys. It's been a wonderful session.
Yes, thank you, Craig.
Definitely. Real quick before
Yeah,
we
thanks,
end it,
man.
then,
Yes.
Good
thank you guys,
fight.
of course, Craig. You guys all everyone listened to the last episodes of Elysium?